Hey you guys, welcome back to Married to Film. Listen, here's part 3. Oh God, that scared me. I was like, oh Lord, he done came in there and beat him down. Yeah, he gone now.
Right. Something gonna happen.
Bow!
Manual override achieved. For pallet drop, enter 2-4. For station uplink, enter 3-2. For mainland communication, enter 3-8. The satellite dish is inoperable. Communications are down. Has there been an incursion on this station by the hostiles? If so, enter 7-7.
Keep your voice low, and your hands in front of you.
Stay behind the daggone. Okay. It's a woman. It's the black girl.
It's Leo.
Yeah.
Stop right there. Put the gun on the ground. Now.
Is she gonna know her?
It's her. She was there. She was at the dock. She was there when you were kidnapped. She knows where Jack is.
Are there any more of you here? Let's take her upstairs.
John! We're coming up! John!
Out here.
This is simple. Send her over to me and I will release him.
No.
We'll go our separate ways.
Y'all got two guns.
If he was gonna kill me, I'd be dead already.
Shut your mouth. Listen to me.
Sayid, do not let her go.
I will execute you.
He's not gonna do it.
Be quiet,
I'm the
John.
only thing keeping him alive.
To you. Calm down, everyone!
Ты знаешь, что делать.
У нас есть кишку.
Sayid?
I'll handle this, John.
Мы не можем рисковать. Ты знаешь условия.
Есть другой выход.
Она знала нас. Мы не дадим репортировать.
Don't let her talk to
Ты
him.
знаешь, что делать. Это приказ.
У нас все еще есть выход. Стоп!
Just do it, Mikhail.
Прости меня! John!
He's about to shoot himself.
Finish it!
Sorry I beat you so bad, dude.
Sorry you hustled me.
My mom had a table in her basement, and I played a lot at the this place I hung out for a while. It got kind of good.
Well, hooray for you.
Doesn't look like that last slam caused any long-term damage to your forehead. And you got 3 points, which is better than 0.
Something you want.
Give me give you back some of your stuff. Because, you know you're the kind of guy that needs stuff.
You're a shrink now.
She'll be okay, dude. Kate, I know you're worried about her. If she's with Locke and Sayid, she's gonna be fine.
Wow.
Yeah, well, thanks for the pep talk.
Dude.
Okay.
Shirley. And Hugo, if you want.
Jackson if you're nasty.
Get bent, Hugo.
He called him Avalanche.
Has there been an incursion on this station by the hostiles? If so, enter 7-7.
Well, go ahead and answer it, daggone. You had a knife to your neck earlier.
Daniel! Daniel!
Oh, snap.
Will you ever remember the Dharma initiative? Or was everything you said a lie? Of course, I'm wasting my breath.
I was never a member, but everything else I told you was true. I moved into the station after the purge.
The purge, in which a group of scientists attacked your people.
Believe what you want, but that is what happened.
Dang, she come out of nowhere.
Your friends. Did he kill them?
No. They're collecting whatever may be useful from the farmhouse. And now we have our ticket to where the others live, where we'll find your daughter and Jack. And finally, perhaps, a way home.
There is nothing you could do to me that would make me lead you there.
I didn't say you were our ticket. Did I?
The cat. Oh, I said the
This
cat.
is a map showing electrical and data cabling. Running from the flame, here, to a place called the barracks, here. It's comprised of houses and dormitories, with water and power, large enough to accommodate the entire community. Sounds like a place well worth visiting, don't you think?
There will come a time when your guard is down. And when it is, I will not hesitate a moment before killing you.
I want to know you had all this beef and you ain't had no toothbrush.
You should know this before.
He's making an excellent point. You have a map. Why keep him alive?
After my husband and I first arrived to Paris, I was afraid to ever leave our apartment. So I would stare out the window into the alley, and I would see this cat looking for scraps. One day, some children came into the alley and trapped it in a box. I watched them light firecrackers and dropped them in the box. I could hear him howl from 3 stories above. So finally, I had a reason to leave my apartment. I rescued this cat, and I brought him home. Every once in a while, he will bite me or scratch me. He does this because sometimes
He
he
remembers.
forgets that he is safe.
Oh, he forgets.
So I forgive him when he bites me. Because I know what it is like to never feel safe. And that is because of you. I ask only one thing of you. That you show me the respect of acknowledging what you did to me. That it was you who questioned me, that tortured me, and that you remember me.
I remember you. Your face has haunted me ever since I left Deborah. I am sorry. I am so sorry for what I did to you.
I forgive you. When my husband returns, I will tell him I made a terrible mistake, that it was not you. And he will release you.
Why? Why are you letting me go?
We are all capable of doing what those children did to this cat. But I will not do that. I will not be that.
We should kill him, Sayid. He already told us that he would kill us.
No. He's my prisoner. I will decide his fate.
Actually, I just played that silly chess game again. And now, I realize why you didn't want me to beat it.
Meaning what?
That's the reason why you weren't supposed to beat the game.
What have you done, John? That place was our one hope of communication with the outside world.
The computer said if there was an incursion by the hostiles, I should enter 7-7. So I entered 7-7.
We should go. If anyone's around, this explosion's going to attract their attention.
What you see?
The cat. You gonna go back and get the cat? They might as well. It's a whole happy family. They got a dog. But Vincent be doing his own thing. He don't even be on the beach. He in the woods and stuff. So this one was called Enter 77, Season 3, Episode 11. Yeah. See what I did there? I got a funky fucking. Go ahead.
Well, in this episode, we found out that Sayid could cook. It was the backstory in this episode was revolved around Sayid.
That's funny. That's the first thing you would say. He could cook.
Right, who knew?
Okay.
He's a communications guy and he can cook. He was tracked down by someone that he tortured in his past, their husband. Well, no, she actually saw him, and the husband lured him away from his job to possibly come work to him. That was the ploy. And so they captured him and and tortured him to admit that he tortured his wife and burned her skin by pouring hot oil over her. Sayid denied it until the wife came in and told the story. And then he admitted that he was the one that did it. I'm actually surprised. I thought maybe he didn't do it. But he admitted, she said that she would let him go. When her husband came back, she would tell her husband that it wasn't him and that her husband would let him go. So she forgave him. So that was his backstory that kind of tied into, I'm guessing, the reason why he didn't kill. I don't know the guy's name. It was like Miguel or something.
I think it was Miguel.
Something like that.
Miguel.
Right. Comes in, why he didn't kill him. They came to another facility called the Flame. It was they had wiring, satellite dish, had ice, but it was wired with C4 everywhere.
Forget all that. They had all big old chunks of meat sitting in the freezer. They just blew up. Yeah. And the cows too.
Yeah, the cows and the horses.
Oh, you know what? Well, no, that wasn't a storm. I was say they sent stuff like that to get away. He blew up the daggone pork.
Blew up the animals.
Pork.
Yeah.
I said it again. The beef.
Well, so they came upon it, and he shot Sayid, and he healed Sayid. Well, he bandaged the wound for him, and Sayid realized that he wasn't a Dharma Initiative guy, and that he was a hostile. And he was thinking that there's probably more around. And what do you know? When they fought and they beat him up and tied him up and went to the basement, Miss Cleo was down there.
Cleo.
Right. So they captured her, and when they brought her up, well, during that whole time, John Locke was playing chess, and he beat it and unlocked the orientation guy and gave him instructions. And him being there, the guy got loose and put a knife to his neck, and so they all met up outside, and they were speaking to each other in his language, him and Miss Cleo, and I guess she probably told him to shoot her.
And shoot himself.
And that he shot her and almost killed himself before.
Basically, they must not know what we know.
Right.
In that language. And she was like, hey, go ahead and shoot me. I'm ready to go. I'm all for the others.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't gonna find out what we've been doing, testing humans and all that kind of stuff. So do it and then shoot yourself. He was getting ready to, and Sayid stopped him from doing it. Sayid figured out he figured out that he was not alone by the simple fact of the way the saddle was on the horse, and it was for a shorter person.
It's very observant.
And he also paid attention to the cat, because the cat was the one that was scratching at the rug to show him where the woman was hiding. So evidently she's very fond of the cat. And I think he knew it. I think he knew it was going to be a woman just because of the backstory with the woman coming in and petting the cat and saying that she purrs and everything, all that kind of stuff, blah blah blah. This one was a good one. This was a really good one. Dharma, everything in there, he had just as much as food as they did on the beach. But
low down dirty Shane.
That's exactly who he is.
It took me a minute. Oh, okay. It was killing me.
Glad to see you still haven't lost your sense of humor. Too bad you're a thought. I really like you. That's pretty funny. You know, I never liked you.
Okay.
That's what it was.
Get off me, ladies. Quit tugging at my silk drawers.
Don't love me like you do.
Okay, sorry about that. It was killing me.
I do want to point out a couple of things, which was good for me. I mean, I won't say good for me. It was one of those, oh yeah, do that. When Sayid got captured and the man hit him, he turned around and hit him back. Loved it. Also, when Kate and Miss Cleo was fighting, Miss Cleo knocked her down a couple of times. When they got her, Kate hit her. So I thought that was pretty good how they did that. The score was awesome in this episode as well. Rob just figured out who the man was with the eye patch on. That's the reason why he did that aha moment. And I'm so glad he does, because I do it to him all the time. So it threw me off a little bit, but I was like, I'm glad you did that, because I do it all the time. Back at the beach, Ashtray. It's funny that I have a nickname for him and he nicknames everybody else. He called Hurley Avalanche. I cannot. They found ping pong tables and was getting ready to start playing ping pong, and they had a match. So they played ping pong, and he said if he wins, he said if I win, I want all my stash back. Basically, he wants to fight. He wants to play everybody for. He's a hustler. He's a hustler, baby. So that's what he do. So Hugo was like, yeah, okay. So Asher said, put up your best player. He was like, all right. He was like, so I'm getting ready to play you. He said, yeah. If you lose, then you can't give anybody nicknames. You got to call them by our name. You got to call us by our names for a whole, what is it, week? For a whole week. And when you're stuck on the island, that's a long time. Because he be spitting it out. What did he call, dang.
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Thank you. Because I was like, we cannot forget that one. And Charmed, I know you're going to go ahead and hit us with all the other nicknames, because I'm pretty sure we forgot the rest. But, I think that was, and it blew up. Did we say that? I just came out of the left field with that one. I was on the beach playing with them, blah, blah, blah. He called old boy that was getting ready to get his magazine back from him. He called him Zorro. And I looked at his face and I said, did he play Zorro? Because he looked like a Zorro. So I'm like, did he play Zorro for real? Like in another... All right, well, I'm good.
All right.
Because you did it. You did that thing.
All right. So let us know what you guys thought of that episode. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. We'll see y'all next time.
Yeah.
Love y'all.
Love you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, wake up.